think too often we try to hold on too tightly to this certain kind of common line that we should go about in life. We have these certain kind of thoughts, beliefs that what are acceptable and what we should do and where we should take example of. But especially in this modern world that we are constantly developing faster rate, where the AI is taking the place, we should also try to change our way of thinking and broadening our views, how we think about things, because that AI is creating the change and we have to change with it, and in order to change, our way of thinking have to change. We just so many ways hold ourselves back when we just think so narrow-mindedly and try to reinforce these certain kind of stories and how to go about things. Yes, there is certain kind of common way that many goes and that should be there, but it shouldn't be labeled and advertised as something necessary and something conditional, something that we have to take example from constantly. We should try to encourage to think differently, broaden our views, because I truly think that there the true possibilities lie. And where the possibilities lie, there is that unknown, and unknown gives something different. And often it is something really positive, something exciting, something new that we often want. And there have to be something new if we want to have change. And of course there is many of us lives so many things that we are not satisfied with and want to change it for the better, and in order to that happen, all of these things have to happen. There is just so much potential in all of us and different kind of ways to go about things, but so much of that potential is not realized because of we just try to steer constantly people in a certain direction, to the certain direction. Yes, there can be that some kind of example, that common example behind of everything, but there have to be some kind of respect that how much we try to push that agenda, that line to somebody. I would like to encourage all of us to listen to us, and even the little interest that we have and skills that we have, the potential things that we are good at, to follow up to those, even if they sound really ridiculous from the society's and others' perspective to go for. Because I truly believe that there is a reason for that, and there is a new direction that we have to go for as a society, as a world, as a humanity, and our way of thinking have to change, not be so judgmental. If we are not so judgmental, we can go to that direction as a united force, as a humanity, where we should go for. We are not anymore resisting how things should go, how the universe, how the creator meant for everything. I truly think that why many of us is so unsatisfied for the life is because they are just living somebody else's life and listening those outside opinions too much, not listening and acting based on the real, the honest direction, voice that, based on voice that is in you, listening that how nobody of us can say what is right and what is thing that we should do when we even don't know the outcome of that possibly. And if we just constantly judge and create these certain kind of lines that we should go for based on the past, we just stay stuck in that. But everything is constantly developing and moving forward, and so should our way of thinking, and more that we can be open-minded and encourage each other to just be more of who we are, more we can develop and move forward, and truly I believe for the better. Then personally in my life I wanted to in a young age become a poker player, playing as a living for that online poker, and because of my parents' opinions, what they said about that and all around me, the society, it delayed that coming through so much. But if things would be different in that aspect, how the surroundings was created for me, I would truly believe that I would have started earlier doing that. Of course, I believe that everything happened for the best for me, but that is just an example how big kind of effect can be it is all around you what you have. And what we try to create, what kind of story we try to create in a society, in a common level, in a collective level. Of course, what I'm saying to you is not suited for many of us, because there have to be still those people that go to those common jobs that keeps us this society also running. But at the same time, what I'm saying should be also tried to apply and take into account. Something that have to do, but something that is possible. And actually, overall, I don't like so much how narrow-minded, how conditional we are about things, that how things should go for. I would truly hope that we can be more open-minded. I truly think that that is the good future, the potential, the right direction to go for. Then we are going at the faster rate for the direction that we should go for, what is right and what is meant for. All these arguments, fights, all this animosity, negativity are based on so many ways because of this narrow-minded thinking. Yes, you can give your own opinions and respect that. But there have to be also that respect to that other person all around you, accepting that you are not perfect like nobody else, and you can't know what is best for that other. So after you have said what you have to say, then you just have to accept the outcome and not try to repeat your words again and again. There have to be that balance to be founded in that. And I truly hope that we can all do that more, found that more. But I once again thank you for listening and being with me. Hope you have learned something, and hope you all the best, love and light as always, and see you next time again, and thank you.